hop, skip, and a jump.
Then one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing.
So I'm wrapped up really, really warm this morning because the heating broke at the studio again. I know, it keeps breaking. And yes, I think some of you were hoping that my new studio was in a different building, because quite a few of you commented and said we hope the heating works in your new studio better than it did in your old one. Stuck in traffic again because they're still digging up the road where I live. So I've got thermals on top to toe. I can barely move because I've got so many clothes on, actually. And I can't find my fingerless gloves anywhere, so I've no idea where they are. Anyway, the heating, I thought the heating had broken on Friday, but in actual fact, it was Thursday. So I went in on Thursday, and Thursday is one of my painting days, so I really need warm, cosy hands for painting, and I couldn't really paint very long on Thursday, so that was a bit tricky. And I thought maybe it was because I'd turned the radiator off in my room, but I hadn't. So Friday, James went in, and he messaged me and said the heating still wasn't back on, and I think by this point we had an email through from the building, and we're moving. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we went in at the weekend and it was still cold. I tried again yesterday and I almost came straight home. Picked up some parcels and went to the post office and came home. We both came home yesterday. James decided that he was going in today, so he wrapped up with loads of layers. And just as I was putting my phone in my bag about 5 minutes ago, I saw a message from James saying the heating is back on. So I've wrapped up this morning, top to toe thermals, like I said. I mean, I can always take things off, I know, so it's not a big deal. It's just lovely that the heating's back on, because it's been off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I can't work in there, so yeah, it's really, really annoying that it keeps breaking. But again, just one of those things. Just looking at all the starlings, all the birds are coming back for spring, and it's really, really nice. So what to fill you in on then? I thought I'd do a little car vlog, because we haven't done a car vlog for a while, and I know some of you like little car vlogs. So I thought I'll do a little car vlog. And also I thought, if it is cold in the studio and I wanted to talk to you, I wouldn't be very warm. So if I do a car vlog, I'm guaranteed nice cozy warmth, because my car's really cozy. So that was kind of my plan as well, if I'm honest. Be warm while I'm talking to you, because I can't think straight when I'm cold. And yeah, so the last video went up obviously on Friday. And Friday, I worked from home, from the mid office, because the heat was off at the studio. So I did work all day until about 3 o'clock, I think. And then James and I went out for a little walk, quite a big walk actually. I was absolutely exhausted after it, but it was lovely. We had some sunshine and yeah, I took a flask and a blanket. I'm trying really, really hard to not work at the weekends, but I tend to need to work on a Saturday morning, because that's when the weekly Patreon video goes up. So I like to be there to answer any comments initially in there. And then Sunday we did actually come in to the studio. We did a really big spring clean on our flat, and then we came into the studio to pack the orders, which I posted yesterday. So that was a really good job done, and we both kind of said, yeah, we both feel better for coming in on the Sunday, apart from the fact it was freezing cold. But it wasn't as bad packing orders, because I'm moving around much more. It's much more active than sitting or standing painting, for example, where I get really, really cold. And then on Monday, only yesterday, and I can barely remember what happened. Yes, yesterday was a bit of a yesterday was a bit of a disaster, because I wasn't expecting the heating still to be off, to be fair. So I thought that I'd be cozy and warm in the studio and can do what I wanted to do, which was paint. So yeah, Monday's another one of my painting days. Yeah, I couldn't do that, so I came home straight away. Yeah, pretty much. And ended up having a really unproductive day. But I went soft on myself, and I didn't give myself a hard time, so yeah. And yeah, I'm really excited that the studio is going to be warm by the time I get there. It's about 10 o'clock now, it's not early. I didn't rush this morning. I didn't have rush in me this morning. Just had to go slow. Oh dear. It's all misty here. Call it the mists of Avalon, the Avalon mist. The other thing that happened yesterday that was really, really nice was I got a chance to go for an extra walk with James. So he came home with me, because we'd gone in the van, so we'd gone in one vehicle. Sometimes we travel together, and sometimes we travel separately, depending on what we're both doing. And if I'm really running low on energy, I tend to go on my own, because then I don't have to disturb him if I need to go home and rest. He's then free to carry on and do what he needs to do without worrying that I need to go home. So independent lady, sometimes needed as well. Had lots and lots of lovely comments last week. Thank you so, so much. I sat reading them, and I was just so touched and really inspired as well by people making art and doing some really inspiring things to keep themselves upbeat, lights bright. So that's really lovely to read. And what I'm trying to do is, on a Friday and Saturday morning, is answer as many of your comments as possible on the video. So hopefully, I think I answered more comments than I have before, because I spent a bit of extra time doing that. And I'd like to continue, because that's a really big part of the YouTube for me, is actually reading the comments, but then you don't know I've read them. So at least if I can leave a little heart or a little comment to acknowledge your comment, I'll do my best anyway. It's not always easy to get to them, and they come up in a funny order as well, so I don't always see them. Right, I shall disappear for a little while now and see you at the studio. Nice warm studio in a couple of minutes. So I've just been checking my to-do list for today, and I've got things that I should have done yesterday, but obviously I didn't do them because I went home because it was cold. So I'm going to try and do a few extra things today if I can. But like I said in the car, the main job today is definitely shop stuff. So I'm just going to have a look through the stock. I've got a couple of extra things to give to James to take photographs of. So I think he's going to do a little photo shoot today. So yeah, I just want to make sure I'm on top of everything to do with the shop. And then I can concentrate on the other stuff later on in the week. Basically, I'm trying to be a little bit more organised than I have been. That's my intention anyway. And hopefully the feng shuiing of the studio last week will help that process. I haven't addressed any of the things I need to address, but I did look up some things for this area, the reputation area. And it is anything red, anything to do with light and fire. So I'm thinking maybe have some extra fairy lights and a couple of my red crystals. I think I've got a carnelian. Yeah, anyway, pondering on that because this area was the one that really stood out in needing something extra. Quite a few of you wrote in the comments last week that you were going to try and do some feng shui as well. So let me know how that's going. So I'm going to finish my coffee and then I'm going to get some bits and bobs out ready to do shop stuff. And I'll show you the stickers as well because I forgot to talk about the stickers last week. We had a little bit of a problem with them, so I'll just go through that as well. So I just want to package some of the prints up so that I've got them pre-packed for the shop. I'm just going to do a couple of each one and yeah, pop them in there. Protective cello bags. So the only thing to update on is, I'm not sure if we had Shikari in stock as a print, but she's come out really nice. I'm really happy with her. And Airy Fairy, she's back in stock. So yeah, people have been asking me about her. And the only new one is Delphine. She's new. We haven't done her as a print before. So yeah. So I'm just going to keep packing up a few of these, put them back in the drawers over there, and then I'm going to start on the postcards. So I'll show you the postcards because I don't think I've shown you all the new ones, and I've got quite a few new ones on the postcards. So yeah, do a little shop update if you like. We definitely had Rosa Magdalena in the shop. We definitely had Wedding of the Fairy King, this one. And we definitely had Guardian Angels as well, and also Soul Sisters. But the others, so those 4 we had already. The others are new, I think. Did we have, I don't know if we had this one as well. Can't actually remember which ones we had originally. But I know Serenity is new, and Earth Fairy is new. She's come out really nicely. I like her a lot. And is Delphine new? Delphine, I believe, is new as well. So I showed you the print a minute ago. And yes, this one as well. Sleeping Siren, she's new. So those are our mini prints selection at the moment. They are postcard size. And yeah, I'm going to pack a few orders now. And oh, before I do that, actually, I'll get the stickers out and then I can show you the stickers as well. Because I didn't explain last week, did I, what happened with those? Hang on a sec. So here we have the stickers, the new stickers. And I did rounded corner rectangles and also some of the circles. I didn't do ovals this time because I felt the designs just worked a little bit better on the rectangle. So that's what we went for. And we tried out some of the glossy ones, shiny, I don't know if you can see that, and then some of the matte as well. Yeah, just to try them out because we wanted to see both to compare. So what happened with the stickers was, I think 4 of the designs came back and didn't look quite right. And what's difficult about getting fine art done as prints, it's much more difficult to match all the colours and things like that than with maybe a more illustrative style. So some of the colours came back really, really strange. And yeah, we actually managed to get a refund for those. And then we printed a few others as well, which are going to be exclusively for the Patreon, for the You've Got Mail tiers for now. And then once they've been posted out to the Patreon post, we'll then put those in the shop as well. So I can share those in a few weeks, probably, when they're available. So yeah, what to say about that then? I think it's just a case of it's a little bit difficult getting, I mean, the girls to look right, the colour balance and things like that. And yeah, that's been quite a difficult process. But you know, the company did really, really well, and yeah, tried their best. And then the ones we weren't happy with, they immediately gave us a refund. So that's really good. So I'm just going to get the canvas squares as well, because I've got some canvas squares that James needs to photograph. So I've got Delphine, and I've also got a larger Delphine. So I did these are 8" by 8", and this is a 12 by 12. So I've got those to go in the shop, and also a one-off I did extra of the Soul Sisters. So I'm going to give those to James in a minute, and then he can yeah, put them in the shop. So the last thing to do then to sort the shop stock out is actually, I'm having a little flick through my originals, and yeah, wondering whether to put some of my drawings in the shop. Let me know what you think about that, because I haven't actually put drawings in the shop before, but I do have a few that might be quite nice to yeah, put in. Yeah, so let me know what you think about that. And yeah, I've got a couple of originals here that haven't been in the shop yet, so maybe I should get those all in. And then I've got loose ones. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the original for Pandora's Box, the print. I've got a print of her, but I didn't actually sell the original because it's actually a page from my journal, so I'm not sure whether to put her in the shop either. You have to let me know what you think. I mean, obviously you could frame it and get rid of that raw edge, but yeah, it's got masking tape and yeah, something on the back as well, so I wasn't sure whether to sell that one. I've also got another little journal page here, so that's a smaller one, so I might put her in the shop. And again, I've got some more drawings, so maybe I'll pop those in as well. I'm not sure. And then I think she's the only one left in the shop at the moment, Arla's Lotus. So what else have we got? Yeah, some more drawings. There's a little nymph there. And then I've got, oh yeah, so these need to go in. So we've got Earth Fairy, the original of her. I think James has photographed her now. Another little drawing. This one, which I haven't done a print of her, she's called Ghost. And the reason I haven't done a print of her is we haven't been able to colour match her properly yet. But she can go in the shop as well. This one, Ariadne's Butterflies, she's already sold, so she's gone. And then I've got this one, which is an older painting. This one, another older painting, so I might pop those in the shop as well. So yes, James is going to try and get those in the shop as soon as possible. Hopefully this week, but maybe not all of them this week, so yeah. But yeah, I need to get on that. So, what to do next then? So that's the little Etsy shop update in there. So I'm going to go and take these bits and bobs through to James now and see what he's up to. And then I might actually go and tidy up the wet area as well, because I didn't get a chance to do that last week. And I'm really, really missing working over there. My plan for today has changed a little bit because, well, a sec, just have a little sit down. Tired now, you know, done loads already. Not, yeah, just have a little sit down and finish the last drop of coffee. So, cozy coffee time then. And I love reading in the comments when you say that you've had your morning cup of coffee or tea with me. I really like that, it's fun. So yeah, coffee. So I've just checked my list and I've got one commission to start as well, so I need to get that started today for somebody that's been waiting ages. So if you're watching this video, thank you for being so patient with that one. And as I said in the car, I'm not taking new commissions on at the moment, but there will be some canvas squares going in the shop, so keep your eyes open. And I do update the Instagram stories, so if you want to stay really up to date, that's the place to look. So once I've tidied up the wet area, I think I'd like to sort out this big table in the middle and yeah, just sort out this side of the room a little bit more, I think. And it'll just help me feel a little bit more organised, I think. This side of the room now is feeling, you know, pretty organised. I've got like a nice little position where I want to work in the office and the shop. And the shelving behind me. Still need to do some work on the shelving, to be honest. I haven't sorted all the stuff out. But yeah, this side of the room is definitely lagging behind in the organisation. It would be nice to get a little bit more of that done, and then I'd feel like I could use that side of the room more, even though I have been painting and making art on the table here. So yeah, I better get on with that. I can't actually believe how long that's just taken me to just, let me have a look. I can show you, yeah, tidy up the wet area. That has taken me, I don't know, at least a couple of hours, maybe even a little bit longer. But I'm actually finally set up. I'm going to do, hang on a sec, I'm going to do some, I've got the final coats of varnish on these little squares before they go in the shop. And the thing I get asked so much is what I use to coat them. And today I'm going to be using Liquitex Gloss Gel. It's a really good adhesive for mixed media and collage. And I put like 3 or 4, sometimes 5 really thin layers on the top, just to give them a little sheen and also protect the collage layer that I put on. So that's what I'm going to do next, and actually work in the wet area for the first time since I moved into the office. So that's, yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I haven't finalised this area yet. So at this end, I'm still going to use that as a storage, because that's that really weird corner where I don't really want to sit right in that corner because there's not much space behind me because there's an angled wall. So I'm going to use that area like I did in my last studio for some storage of new canvases, half finished pieces and things like that. And yeah, and then I've got sort of 2/3 of it, of the desk, to actually do the artwork. So I've set up over here for the Heart Journals episode for this week. That's going up. It may go up this week or it may go next week in the Patreon, and that's in the Pockets tier. So that's £5 a month for the heart journaling. And these are, yeah, need finishing. So I'm going to get on with those now. Yeah, that's what it's looking at so far. And I'm probably not going to leave the tea things. I'm probably going to move those and find them a better home, because I don't really want them taking up space on my wet area. But for now, they're okay there with the, of course, the very famous bucket. And then I've put the mermaid up there so I can ponder on her, because she has taken me a long time to complete. So yeah, I can sit and have my cup of coffee in the morning with her and have a little percolation of what I want to do with her next. I was going to oil paint over her, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. And people keep saying to me as well, so if you look up there, you can see that I've got the printout of the sign, The Unexpected Gypsy. And then just here, I've got, let me just zoom in a bit, hang on. So yeah, I do actually have, well, I have the printed sign, but I also have that little sign which I used when I used to do markets. So obviously I haven't been doing too many of those recently for obvious reasons. But yeah, I do have a little sign that's a bit prettier than that one. Maybe I'll make another one day, I'm not sure. But yeah, I keep getting asked about that in the comments, so I thought I'll just mention that now. So yes, that's a really good job done, and I feel a little bit happier, like I've moved into the room properly now, because I've utilised every space, if you like, and it's going to be fun working here for the first time. So yeah, even though I'm just varnishing these, it's still going to be nice to actually be working in this little corner. So sorry if this video is a little bit low-key this week, but yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with my energy levels. So I think this morning I wasn't even sure I was going to actually do a video this week. It's another one of those little miracles. Anyway, we can only do our best, can't we? And I do aim to try and show up every single Friday, if I possibly can. So I'm not always full of beans, if you like. I'm not full of beans today, that's for sure. But yeah, now and again there may be the odd Friday that I don't quite make it, but I know you won't mind, because you've said in the comments as well not to burn out. But I really enjoy making the videos, and I really enjoy connecting with you. And the other thing that I really would like to ask this week is leave me a comment below this week if there's something that you'd like me to make a video about. So probably one of the most requested videos I get is, please can I do some more art journaling? And I am planning to do some more art journaling on the YouTube as well, even though I do most of my artwork, art journaling and process videos, and I put those on the Patreon. And that's exclusive content, I'm afraid, for the Patreons. But I still want to put things that you want to see as well. So let me know in the comments below this week if there's something that you'd like me to make a video about. And then over the next few weeks, I will endeavour to try and tick all those boxes off for us. I'll do my best anyway. So yes, I meant to mention that a couple of weeks ago and I forgot. Anyway, let's get these babies finished. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Should I have an emergency coffee? So I did decide to, have a sneaky coffee this afternoon to help me out. I've got some things I need to get done because I didn't do them yesterday, as I've explained. I would like to get a little bit back on schedule with things I need to get done. And yeah, I'm going to do the really interesting job now of ordering some more cardboard. For packaging. So what an interesting life I lead. Very glamorous, as you've seen. My fingers are now covered in glue from doing the layers on the canvases. So they're drying over there now. And then I might do another layer before I go home. You never know. And I did make a really comprehensive list of all the stuff I needed to order for the postage and packing, but I can't find it now. So it was over there with another list I've got going on. And I'm not sure where that's gone. It'll turn up though, but I know I need the cardboard, so I'm going to get that ordered. Right, come on, Wendy. Drink some more coffee. Get on with it. Oh, I need some serious help today. Serious help. Okay, I'm going to get some shit done now. So I'm going to take that as a sign that I need to go home. Not that I haven't got a charger in here, because I have. I think I've come to the end of my energy for today. I have got a few more things done, so that's good. I haven't caught up on everything from yesterday, but tomorrow is another day, so I'm going to leave it for now. So I hope everything's recorded all right today, and the sound and things like that. So I'm going to go home and probably start editing this video tonight, if it's going to go up on time. So I hope you've enjoyed spending the day with me. I've really enjoyed having coffee and tea and bananas with you. I don't think there's anything I need to tell you before I go, so I shall leave you in peace for now, and I will try and make a video for next week based on some of the comments below. So don't forget to leave me a comment on some of the things you'd perhaps like to see in the videos. So, as always, I send loads and loads of love, big soft hugs, and I will see you really soon. So try to keep your lights shining bright as possible. See you soon. Bye for now. Okay, seriously got to go home. I can barely keep my eyes open.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward, with sparks in the air. He would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh.